Meanwhile, police say a 16-year-old student in Taft, California, planned a shotgun attack on his high school classmates. The shooter critically wounded one student yesterday. The suspect eventually surrendered. Witnesses say he had been harassed at school, even bullied. And as Carter Evans reports, a teacher is getting credit for preventing a potential disaster.
When students at Taft High School were finally released from a campus lockdown, they quickly learned how close the school had come to catastrophe. Annalise is a sophomore.
Over the intercom, they were like, lockdown, this is not a drill, this is not a drill. And my teacher was hurrying up and telling everybody to get in the corners. Everyone was piling on top of each other, and they were all hiding like in the corners.
As first period class was starting, the 16-year-old gunman was spotted leaving his home with his brother's shotgun.
We believe that he picked up the 12-gauge shotgun and walked into the school armed with a shotgun, and one of the neighbors, we believe, called 911 to report that.
While police raced to the school, the gunman went into Morgan Aldrich's science class.
After he walked in, he pumped the gun, because it was a pump-action rifle. He pumped it, he just lifted it up right away and shot.
One student was hit, and the gunman fired at another, but missed.
The guy that got shot, I was holding him and actually had blood on my sweatshirt.
At one point, he told the class who he was looking for.
And that kid kind of popped his head up behind where he was hiding and said, "I'm sorry." And he just kept saying, "I'm sorry." And Brian eventually eased up just a little bit.
Teacher Ryan Heber and a staff member talked the shooter into surrendering the gun as his class escaped out the back. Heber didn't want to talk to the media, but he sent a message to his parents right after the shooting.
He texts my wife and says, "I'm okay. A student came in my classroom and shot another student."
David Heber is not surprised that authorities are praising his son as a hero.
Just totally involved in everything at school and at church. He goes to church every Sunday, and he's just a good young man.
Police say the gunman targeted students who he felt bullied him for more than a year. Students told us the gunman got in trouble at school last year for having a list of students he wanted to harm. Were you surprised when you heard who the shooter was?
No, I wasn't surprised because he had a hit list last year, so they shouldn't have let him back in the school.
While the school does have a full-time police officer on campus, he was stuck at home, snowed in. Police say it was the science teacher who changed the equation with some quick thinking in the classroom. For CBS This Morning, Carter Evans, Taft, California.